Welcome to the Korea Daily Briefing for July 24th, 2026. Let's get into the top stories making headlines today. It's a day dominated by a historic stock market rout, a widening controversy around the president, and a fresh solo drop from Jennie. We start with the markets, where the KOSPI suffered a brutal sell-off, plunging 406 points, or 5.72%, to close at 6,690. The rout hit Korea's biggest names hard, with Samsung Electronics falling 7.6%, SK Hynix down 8.3%, and Kia collapsing nearly 13% on disappointing earnings. Across the whole of July so far, the KOSPI has now shed about 23%, wiping out roughly 250 trillion won in value in what is the index's steepest single-month decline on record. Behind the turmoil is a boom in leveraged, exchange-traded funds, which has left the market on a hair trigger. A program trading sidecar has now been activated on all but one trading day since July 15th, and on 23 of the 28 sessions since late May, when leveraged funds tied to Samsung and SK Hynix first launched. In response, the Financial Services Commission is tightening deposit requirements for those leveraged ETFs, with the new rules taking effect July 31st. Turning to politics, President Lee Jae-myung is battling a growing controversy over the sale of his own apartment. Lee sold his home in Bundang for 2.9 billion won, about $1.96 million, then personally lent the buyer 1.77 billion won interest-free because the buyer couldn't cover the balance. In entertainment news, BLACKPINK's Jennie returned with a new solo single, Less Than a Lover, released at 1 p.m. Korea time. The track marks a stylistic shift into cozy, lo-fi territory, built on warm acoustic guitar and vintage keyboards. Jennie co-wrote the lyrics and directed the music video herself, after teasing the song at festivals across Europe and North America this summer. And finally, prosecutors in Seoul have indicted a 38-year-old woman for a graffiti campaign targeting veteran singer Boa. The woman, surnamed Jo, is accused of scrawling sexually offensive insults about Boa at least 8 times on bus stops and electronic displays across Gangnam and Gangdong, and reportedly has a history of defacing property to defame other celebrities. That's all for today's Korea Daily Briefing. Thank you for watching.